Okay, we're here at 1315 South Euclid Avenue here in Pasadena. Now we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. The house is on a raised foundation, so you should have your general inspector crawl underneath the house and physically look at the plumbing. Remember, we're inspecting the main sewer line and we're looking at the inside of the pipe. We cannot see the outside of the pipe. The house was built in 1939, so it's obviously getting a little old. And this inspection is based strictly on my opinion. Now, we've got our camera in from a 3-inch end-of-a-line clean-out located on the left-hand side of the house. The sewer line pretty much goes all the way through the house and goes all the way over to the right-hand side where it exits the property at the driveway and goes into the street. We're 150 feet away from the end of the line clean-out. And what you're looking at over here is the city sewer. That's the connection to the city sewer. It has a clay connection over here. And what's going to happen, we're going to just pull the camera back a little bit. So bring the camera back a little bit. You see it 45's down into the city sewer. Stop there, Al. I'm going to go ahead and just get a location over here. So I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, so I've located this at the entrance to the city sewer, 9 feet deep in the street over here. So we're going to bring the camera back. Now, very typical of Pasadena, you're going to have a 4-inch cast iron pipe. Go slower, Al. 4-inch cast iron pipe all the way to the city connection. You can see this pipe is definitely getting rust buildup in it. It definitely it looks probably the worst part of the sewer line. But there's no roots or anything getting into it or anything, but it does have quite a significant amount of rust buildup in it. When we ran the camera through the line, I was really looking at the pipe, and this was actually looking the worst part of the sewer line. But we're going to bring the camera back. Right over here, it comes up onto the property, makes 2 45-degree turns. Hang on. Oh, that's a little bit. No, there. Just go forward a little, Al. It looks like cobweb. Go forward a little. Okay. Yeah, it might be a little trickle of roots over there, or probably cobwebs. Hard to tell. So it's going to come back. It's pretty much on the property. Makes a 45-degree turn here in the driveway. Now, the pipe is obviously functioning. People are living in the house. They're obviously flushing the toilets and stuff. But, of course, the clean out at the end of the line, who knows whether they've had blockages or not. The thing is, with a cast iron pipe like this, it develops rust buildup. To me, in my opinion, this doesn't look too bad over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep coming back with it, and I'm going to get another location. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's locate where we are now. I just want to pause the recording. Okay, so I've located this in the front lawn, like 3.5 feet deep. We're going to keep coming back with the camera. You can see the cast iron pipe, in my opinion, as it comes always onto the property, doesn't look too bad. It's very important that you don't flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, because those things can kind of get stuck in a cast iron pipe, especially when there's a little bit of rust buildup, although this doesn't look too bad. The street didn't look very good to me, however. Makes a 90-degree turn here. See, those parts where it turns with a 90 degrees, that's really a place where you will be more concerned, because if you flush the wrong things down the line. Remember, it takes 150 feet away. All the, the water, the toilets today don't really flush very well. So you want to hold the handle down for the toilets whenever you flush it, because you want to get a good flush to make sure everything goes downstream. Now, of course, if the general inspector crawls under the house and he sees the pipes are leaking and stuff, well, then for sure, the whole system really needs to be replaced. It comes back to some ABS plastic here on the end here. This is all in good condition over here. You can see obviously the difference. But you want to have the general inspector check everything underneath the house. So here we are on the outside. And we'll go ahead and stop the recording over here.